What's going on, everybody? Schmo here, and today I am back with another video. Today we're going to be discussing the V-Jump links of the brand new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, finally coming back to Dokkan. After 3 years from its initial release, we are finally getting a new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So I'm going to break down everything as best as I can for you about what we know, what to expect, and so on and so forth, and give my personal thoughts and reviews about everything. To begin, okay, I'm going to make it abundantly clear. Getting a new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is really, really exciting. I'm so excited. I can only imagine how broken this guy's going to be. He's expected on JP sometime either at the end of October or beginning of November. So that's where we can expect him here. However, it's kind of like, how do I put it? It's kind of upsetting, per se, that we're not getting him for like some super big celebration or anything like that. This literally came out of left field. Like, nobody was expecting a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to just casually drop on JP next month. We were all thinking that he was speculating he was going to be for the 6-year anniversary, and so on and so forth. Or just some big time celebration alongside maybe a dual Dokkan festival with Omega Shenron. But no, he's just dropping him by himself sometime next month at the beginning of November. So that kind of takes away the rumors that he's going to be in the 6-year anniversary for JP. Which is just like, it's exciting. It's very, very exciting. Don't get me wrong. I'm so happy we're finally getting a new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I mean, God, like right when I first started my Dokkan page, this guy dropped at the same time with Omega and started the category meta, 3 years ago now. But like here we are 3 years later, and it's just like, okay, he's just a Dokkan festival. He's not like some super Omega celebration or anything like that. So I don't know. We'll have to wait until he appears in game or something like that. But as far as we know, he's just going to be another Dokkan festival, just like Golden Frieza just was on JP, Tech Ultimate Gohan on Global. So I mean, yeah, they're just casually dropping a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. This is the scan that we have of him right now. It's a really shitty quality scan, but we can get a rough picture. This right here is his SSR art. Then Dokkan awakens into this form of Gogeta. He does have an active skill. We do know that. God only knows what it's going to be. Maybe it's going to be an attack like the big 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha, or it's an active skill where he just talks shit and then gets stronger. Who knows? But all we know is that he does have an active skill, and we know that he is coming sometime next month. So let's discuss. JP's timeline is now really, really weird. So I'm gonna make this like blank as possible. I'm like, again, it's not, since Gogeta is not going to appear to be some kind of super big celebration, because if they were doing a dual Dokkan festival with Omega, they would have shown off Omega too in the V-Jump. It's just plain old Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta by himself, getting his own celebration, so on and so forth. But then on JP, every year at the end of November, we get Dragon Ball Heroes collaborations. Last year we got Golden Cooler, Super Fu, Super Saiyan Cumber. We got the 3 Gotenks fusions, Vegeta and Trunks. Gohan and Trunks, and then Gotenks. So we got that. It was a really cool celebration. However, JP Dokkan and Global Dokkan has asked us all in the last year, do we want a Dragon Ball Heroes Dokkan Festival? And from what it seems, we might actually get a Dragon Ball Heroes Dokkan Festival on JP Dokkan at the end of November. The end of November is when Global is going to get the Fat Buu exchange unit and the Int Gotenks as part of their thank you celebration. And then right around then is when JP gets their Heroes celebration, which assumingly is going to be a Dokkan Festival finally, at last. God only knows what it's going to be. Maybe, I don't know, Super Saiyan 4 Broly or something like that. That would be really cool. Super Saiyan God Trunks or something like that. Just throwing ideas out there. They can literally do anything with a Heroes Dokkan Festival. So that's what's presumably going to come. But then, that leaves a gateway of what's going to come for the 6th-year anniversary, because they're not going to drop a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta now and then drop another one in 2 months from when JP has their 6th-year anniversary at at the end of January. It's just, there's no way this is gonna happen. Plus, with all the collaborations that Dokkan does with the action figures, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was one of them, but it was already the previous art of the other one. So it's not going to be a GT celebration. I'm going to get more about what's going to come with the 6th-year anniversary, but I do want to quickly discuss what could happen with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So this is the old one that we still have. He came out 3 years ago in August. Now this Gogeta, this potential Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta could be really, really good. Number one, I'm begging of them, please introduce the GT category. Please, for the love of God, make GT category a reality. If this Gogeta is going to lead any new category, it has to be a GT category. Like, please make it happen. And then let's also look at the old one. I'm not going to try and make any wild guesses about what the unit could actually be, like what he's going to be doing, what type he is. If anything, he might retain his high chance of countering enemy super attacks. That would obviously be very, very cool. Otherwise, I could not tell you about what it is. If I want anything to come out of this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, make him a defensive unit. Fusion characters, the fusion dance characters, literally have no defensive units whatsoever. So please make the new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta a defensive god. That's what I want. Because like this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has no defense to his name whatsoever. He greatly raises his defense for 1 turn, but that only puts you at like what? 70-80k at best. This guy, he lowers enemies' attack and defense, that's fine. He gets an attack 120%, so he hits hard. High chance of evading enemy super attack, which is great. He counters super attacks, but he can't like take normal attacks. So, please make him a defensive unit. And then we look down at his categories. Obviously, a huge buff to fusion. Shadow Dragons is going to be a little weird because obviously you're replacing this guy. So, oh, I hope they also give him Saiyan Roar. That would be really, really good. Get rid of Shocking Speed and put in Saiyan Roar. I feel like that would be a better move. Kamehameha, obviously getting a huge, probably would get a huge buff because I can only assume, unless they give him a new super attack, he would do the 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha, and then Final Trump card, of course, getting another massive buff. So he's on like a limited amount of categories, but he is going to be very, very good. I can only imagine what they're going to do with him. So now let's discuss, let me go back to Heroes really quick. Like I said, it could be a number of different things with the Heroes Dokkan Festival. If any, it could be a lot of different things. Super Saiyan, like a Super Saiyan 4, like Gohan, Bardock, Broly, maybe a Xeno, Super Saiyan 4, Goku, and Vegeta. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna straight up drop like Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, for example. But at this point, anything goes. So who knows? But presumably, we are gonna get a Heroes Dokkan Festival. So, we'll have to wait and see in a month's time if and when that happens. Now, going back to what I said about the 6th-year anniversary, so if it's not going to be a GT-themed celebration, this guy is coming out very, very soon, which means they're not going to drop another Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. They're not going to do the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta again, because they also had their collaboration action figures too leaked. So that's not happening either. So now I have 2 different choices about what could it be. It's obviously going to be a dual Dokkan Festival. Number 1, we have the dual Dokkan Festival between a Blue Evolution Vegeta and a Master UI Goku. I feel like this is probably the strongest option right now, considering the fact that we have gotten nothing this whole year of 2020, minus like a couple of oddball Dokkan Festivals here and there. We've had nothing but Majin Buu Saga and Tournament of Power. Majin Buu Saga already had their conclusion with the Worldwide Celebration. We got that done and over with. Tournament of Power, though, We just got another Tournament of Power unit, which was Angel Golden Frieza. If they're continuing the trend, they've been setting up Tournament of Power units literally the entire year. What was it? STR UI Goku, STR Kefla, Angel Golden Frieza, LR Blue Evolution Vegeta and Kaioken Blue Goku, LR Full Power Jiren, just like so many big time names when it comes out of the Tournament of Power. And I feel like it could be leading up to the big time finale. They're not going to release another Jiren. No way they're going to release another Full Power Jiren right then and there for the 6th year anniversary. Global is even yet to get Full Power Jiren. He's going to be a Christmas celebration. He just came out on JP a few months ago too. So it's definitely not going to be a Master UI Goku and a Full Power Jiren Dokkan Festival. Blue Evolution Vegeta though, we haven't had a Blue Evolution Vegeta in 2 years now, over 2 years. So I feel like this is, especially with the MUI Goku too, these guys came out back-to-back months 2 years ago on JP Dokkan. First it was MUI Goku, then it was Blue Evolution. So realistically, I think it could make a lot of sense if you release standalone Blue Evolution Vegeta and Master UI Goku Dokkan Fest LRs for the 6th year anniversary. I feel like, again, this is my first choice. This is the strongest option I have going for. However, if they're not going to do a GT celebration, which assumingly there isn't anymore, so they're breaking the chain. Each year it's been Fusion GT, Fusion GT. Last year was Fusion with the blue fusions, Gogeta and Vegeta. Now we're having the gateway of another one. I just talked about Tournament of Power, but what they could do is go back to their original roots and do a dual Dokkan Festival of Super Gogeta and Janemba, Super Janemba. I feel like this could be another strong option because, number one, we have not gotten a new Super Gogeta in a very long time. We got the Super Gogeta LR Dokkan Festival for the 3 year anniversary, so that makes it 3 years ago. And the same goes for STR Janemba, who also came out 3 years ago. Who's also going to be getting an EZA hopefully sometime soon. Both of these guys. So, you know, could be a number of different things here. I mean, no. Was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago? 2 years ago was the LR Super Gogeta. Excuse me. But I feel like it could very realistically happen. We haven't had a dual Dokkan Festival of these guys since 2017. It was the Golden Week celebration for JP Dokkan, and it was a thank you celebration over on Global 3 years ago. So it could be a very strong possibility if they're going to do a Heroes and Villains Dokkan Festival, because now, again, keep in mind, they're not doing a GT celebration, so now anything goes. They could do Heroes and Villains, or they could do 2 Heroes units. Realistically, they might do 2 Heroes units, since that's what they've been doing the entire time, 2 Superclass units, or they might just go straight up, yeah, let's just go back to Heroes and Villain units, and let's do a Super Gogeta and a STR Janemba. I don't know if people are going to be excited about that as much as like MUI Goku or Blue Evolution Vegeta. I know a lot of people, they're excited but also very upset that we're not getting a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you know, for the 6th year anniversary alongside an Omega Shenron. A lot of people did want that. A lot of people. So, you know, that's a little upsetting, and I don't know if they would want a Super Gogeta as the replacement. I feel like he could be really cool. You know, I would love a new Janemba unit. Janemba desperately needs more units, like a fat Janemba that transforms into Super Janemba or something like that. They could easily do that, because all we have is just the STR Janemba and the Int Janemba. The Int Janemba is really, really good, and this guy's going to become a monster after his EZA. So yeah, keep that in mind. So, and then Super Gogeta, they could literally do anything they want with at this point, make him a defensive unit or anything like that, who knows. So, those are my top two choices for the 6th year anniversary. They're not going to do another Vegito, because we've had enough Vegitos in the last year, even I will admit that. We had Blue Vegito, and then we had STR Super Vegito, literally back-to-back on Global. So there's that. Gogeta had Blue Gogeta last year, and now we're getting another Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta finally. And then they could finish out the Gogeta with a new Super Gogeta with the 6th-year anniversary. So, strong possibilities. Having this Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta literally coming out of left field has baffled the Dokkan community. Just nobody was expecting this. Nobody could have taken a wild guess that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was just going to casually drop on JP next month. Everybody was expecting that he was going to drop as a casual, excuse me, not even a casual, a big time celebration unit, either for like the 350 million worldwide, the Golden Week celebration, the anniversary unit, so on and so forth. Like those super big celebrations that we tend to have. No, he's just dropping by himself next month. So, you know, here he comes. If you guys want a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, finally, here he comes. He's coming out at full force next month. So, I mean, that's all we know right now. Hopefully, we'll get more information in the coming weeks regarding him, and I'll obviously be posting on my Instagram page, making videos about him, so on and so forth. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.